Hi folks, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to get a little bit technical and nerdy. I dual vlog, for those of you that have seen my videos, our videos, we dual vlog, and this is basically a video on trying to get the perfect setup for both dual vloggers and vloggers in general. And or even people who just want to make home movies, you know, they want to do some traveling, they want to video their travels, and this is just a really easy way to do that. Now, I use a GoPro Hero 4 and a GoPro Hero 3 on Kim's helmet, and then I edit between the two. And the way that I'm able to get sound and basically from one GoPro and then edit it between the two GoPros is via the Sena rig. So what I have here on each helmet is a Sena 20S on each helmet. And essentially what happens is you have your GoPro Hero 4, and on the back of the GoPro Hero 4 you attach a thing called a Sena GP10. And that Sena GP10 slots on like that. You slot it together and then you put this little thing which joins them together. Now, as soon as you click record on your Hero 4, what happens is that it starts recording what the Senas are, what we're saying to each other. And it works absolutely brilliantly. For those of you that have seen my videos, seen our vlogs, you see that the sound it's above average. It's really good. It's not exceptional. The downside of the Sena GP10 is it only records me in that helmet in high definition, and it records Kim in low definition. That's a major letdown to this. But look, at the end of the day, because it's Bluetooth and there are no wires, it kind of is a bit of a compromise. I'd rather have no wires and Kim not coming through quite so clearly. No offense, Kim, sorry. So there you go. That's essentially my setup. It is Hero 4, Sena GP10, and then two Sena S20s with the GoPros on the head. And there's no wires involved with that at all. You literally, you put this together, you put it in the GoPro thing, and off you go. Now, there's basically one major downside to this. The GoPro battery is just so freaking annoyingly bad. I'd actually prefer it if they took the battery out of this and just made a really nice small camera and had a cable to an external battery. So this is my attempt at trying to fix this problem. I can get about an hour and a half of dual vlogging with the Sena GP10 and the GoPro Hero 4. Anything more than that, it's dead and I have to recharge it. Now, we're about to go away on a tour, for about 10 days, and it's just not acceptable to have a setup that lasts an hour and a half and then needs completely recharging. I just can't do it. It's just such a pain in the ass. So, without further ado, I'm going to do two experiments and two different ways that I'm hoping this is going to work. I just wanted to record it because there's two ways I could do this. And one is to put the unit together like so, put that in there, and run. I've bought this Amker Power Core 10,000 to run power into the Sena GP10 through that port there, which is a mini USB. So what will happen is that the power will come from the Amker into the Sena GP10 through this joiner, and it will power both the Sena GP10 and the GoPro Hero 4. I've experimented with this once before. There is a major downside, which it sort of shows itself once you, and I'm going to run this experiment again now, but there is a major downside. The major downside is the GoPro cooks itself. And that is not acceptable. I'm not very happy with that at all. But I am going to run this experiment again. I'm going to run the power core into the GP10, which will therefore power the GP10 and the GoPro together. I'm going to run it with a timer, and I'm going to see how much time it gives me until it either finishes or cooks itself. So bear with me, guys. I'm just going to set this up. Okay, here's my setup. I've got the GP10 attached to the back of the Hero 4, and I've got the Amker 10,000 power supply. This Amker 10,000 power supply, in theory, should give me 10 hours of footage. That's much more than I need. My SD card's only going to give me 4 to 5. I'm happy. My goal is to achieve 4 hours. Okay, so here we go. It's actually powering to the back of the GP10. This is recording now. I've got a clock up there. It's already done a minute. We're going to leave that running, and with the magic of editing, I will fast forward that and hopefully we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I'm praying this doesn't destroy my GoPro. I've done the garden, I've mowed the lawn, I've had a shower, we've been and got a coffee, I've been busy. And this thing has been going for 4 hours, so I'm actually really pleased. It seems to have worked. It is hot. Like if I touch that, it is warm to hot. Last time I did this, last time I tried this exact same setup, I used a different power bank. And this, I've specifically bought this power bank, A, because it's sort of top of the range and everybody suggests that it's, you know, we go online, they say it's the one to buy. And mainly because it's got this IQ thing on it here. And what that means is it'll give it exactly the right amount of power. And the last time I did this, I just used a standard power bank, and the whole thing, it got really hot. It shut down basically. It felt like it was going to melt itself. This thing's still going. It's been 4 hours. It's warm to the touch, to the point of being a little bit hot, a little bit worryingly hot. This is, by the way, shot. This GoPro 4 is going at 1080p at 60 frames per second. So according to the data, my SD card, which is 64 gig, is about to run out anyway. So I'm really happy. It's done 4 hours. What I'm going to do is, when I actually install this on top of my helmet, I'm going to vent it to add some sort of ventilation through there, hopefully just to take the edge off the warmth, because that's my biggest concern. I really don't want to cook my Hero 4. It's very expensive, in fact massively overly priced, but I absolutely don't want to ruin it. So major success. I'm a little bit pissed off because I bought as a backup a Switchtronics system, which I was going to put in the back here using this cable here as a completely different way of doing it. But I'm not going to mess with this. I think this now is charging my GP10 and the Hero 4 at the same time. That's two birds with one stone. My Sena S20s on the helmet are going to give me the audio. So I have the Bluetooth audio, I have the filming, it's good to go. It's great, I'm really happy. So there you go, folks. Thank you for watching. Just to recap, that is an Amker Power Core 10,000 milliamp. That's the Sena GP10. I'm going to give it a test run. This is mainly for those of you who watch my channel. We're doing a big 10-day tour, and that's what I'm going to do. Which brings me on to the last subject, which is I've also purchased a Kingston mobile light wireless G3. So at the end of each day, once I've finished recording, all I do now is take the SD card out of the Hero, put it into here, and using my mobile phone I can transfer all the data at the end of the day into a hard drive, a little 2 terabyte hard drive. So this right here, what you're seeing, is essentially what I'd consider the ultimate vlog setup with a Hero, with a GoPro Hero 4. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, I love talking about technology and stuff like this. It really interests me, and I also like getting solutions to problems that a lot of people don't think of. I have not seen this setup before. I've Googled it, I've YouTubed it, so hopefully if there are people out there using the GP10, this is a helpful solution to you. Guys, see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, news flash. Update. I've just had a really good feel of it underneath. It's hot. So I took the battery out, and just for the, just to see what would happen, see if it still records, and it records without the GoPro battery thing. This GoPro battery, it is, it's 50 degrees at least. If I can eliminate the battery, that will allow it to cool much better if I sort of get some sort of ventilation in there as well. So that's definitely a bonus. If I don't have to use this at all, that's even better. So that experiment that I did was with this battery in. I'm going to try it without the battery for a while, and immediately without the battery I can feel the whole thing is just so much, it's cooled down very, very quickly. And you can see if I just press record there, it starts recording, no dramas. So look, if anything changes, I'll get back to you, or I'll do another video, but I'm going to try vlogging without the battery inside the GoPro, with just the power pack straight into the GoPro. I think it's gonna work great, actually. All right, thanks for watching. See ya.